Bum chicka bum chicka bum chicka bum bum chicka bum chicka bum 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 bum. We're live and I'm talking about something personal, personal, personal. Okay, this is a big thing for me. We're live! Woo! Okay, this is a very big thing for me. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Hello. Nobody's watching. I've just realised my mic was up all the whole time. But I'm very excited for the stream. This is the first time we're talking about something personal. In depth. Really. I'm so excited. Ah! Oh my god. I don't know what to say or do. I'm just freaking out right now. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to do. Ugh. This is a big moment for me. For anyone who's going to watch this stream back, oh, hello, viewer, welcome to my stream. I am going to be sharing a story that has happened and is still kind of happening right now. That is that I almost dated a manipulative player. And I'm really excited, pardon me. So right now I'm just setting up, I'm scrolling up my chat with this guy. I'm going to get my screenshots ready after this. So I'm just trying to find the conversation where it gets weird because I don't know where it is. Where is it? Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, I have a joke, everyone. How do you make a Swiss roll? Pushing down a hill. Still scrolling. I don't know where it gets weird. You know what, I'll just ignore that for now, and start doing this. So this is a very personal story. Well, not very personal, but it's quite personal. Oh, my friend is typing on Snapchat. Basically my friend, I was telling her a story that's kind of happening right now. It's an awkward situation. I'm not going to get into details. Just telling her my name right now. Send. Okay. And hopefully she's going to watch the stream and find out everything about this guy. Ugh, I'm freaking out. I'm 3 minutes in and I haven't even told the story yet. Hopefully when I'm ending this, I'll put like a little thing of when it's going to start. But I'm so excited. Okay, so I need to get the screenshots up because I do have screenshots because I knew I would tell the story as soon as this. I knew it. So I'll be honest. Well, I won't say this right now. Okay. So let's start getting into the story. So I will not say the guy's name, but let's call him. Okay. Let me search. Okay. Top boy name, whatever the top boy name is, I'll call him that. Liam. His name is apparently Liam, which is awkward. There's a guy in my school called Liam. Anyway. So we're gonna call this guy Liam for the sake of this story. So me and Liam, at this point of this conversation, we've been talking for like a month. Yeah, a month, because I found out after I started arguing him, it was my, I think, 1 month anniversary of being on this app area thing, chat thing, whatever. Because I talked to him in chat. I'm not going to say what the app is called, and I'm not going to say like the area that it's called, but whatever. So I've been talking to this guy Liam for about a month, and you know, he went away for 2 weeks, which is fine. He was suffering with depression. That's fine. And we became really close. We chat literally every day for 5 my time to 5 his time, because it's a 5-hour time difference. So we did that for a while. And then one day, no. So then after he comes back after 2 weeks, I start trying to chat to him, and it's like, he keeps making excuses after excuses, like, oh, sorry, I'm busy, I'll talk to you in a minute. And he doesn't. I'll talk to you in an hour, and he doesn't. And it's just on and off, just like, oh, I'll talk to you, and then he doesn't, which I'm okay with that. But I'd rather, if someone ignores me time and time and time and time and time again, I would rather you tell me that you're going to do that. I would rather you say, hey, I don't want to talk to you again, instead of just ignoring me time and time again, because it gets annoying, okay? It gets very annoying after a time, especially for me, because I find it hard to trust, very hard. I've lost a lot of friends in the past, and I've always not wanted that to cross over into my love life. So that's a thing. How do I say I'm streaming? Sorry, I'm on Discord. I'm trying to say how I'm streaming. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, you don't care about that. So, basically what's happening is, so one day I decide to talk to him and just ask him for a go. So I've got the screenshots up now. I say, hey, you probably don't want to talk to me, but by the way, I'm bad at reading, and he's not good with grammar. He does not use punctuation, grammar, or capitalization. So if this conversation was based on spelling and grammar, I really sound like I have a lisp. Oh my god. Hi, new viewer. Great to see you. I hope you're busy. Oh, that's so good. So let's say if our text conversations were judged on spelling and grammar, sound like I have a lisp, he would not pass. So, I say to him up front, hey, I know that you probably don't want to talk to me, but I've been wanting to ask you for this for a while. I need to get this off my chest. So it kind of sounds like I want to tell him I like him, which at the time I didn't, but later on I did. Anyway, he says, hey, sorry. He says, like, he's been busy with his parents, blah, blah, blah. I tell him, can I tell it? He says, yes. And I say, I don't mean to sound rude, but are you trying to avoid me? It's okay if you are. I'd just rather you tell me up front. Then, before we get to know each other, we become close friends. Hello, new viewer. Welcome. Hi, it's me. I don't know why that was so weird. So I say, it's okay if you are trying to ignore me, but I'd rather you just be upfront about it. And before we get close, we become friends, and then you ditch me. Because the same thing happens. I get to know someone, we become close, I become weird. I don't become weird. I show them my weird side, and then they ditch me. Except for 3 exceptions, which is my drama friend and my 2 school friends. Those are the only exceptions. But except for that, everyone else has ditched me in my life, but it's fine. So he says, I've really not. I've just been doing, trying to fill 40 hours of community service for grad school. Whatever. It's fine. It seems like a good excuse. I believe him. It's fine. So then I say, well, that's good to know that you actually want to talk to me, you're not just ignoring me. And he says, why do you ask? And I tell him the situation that, okay, so I don't know how to explain this. I don't suffer from depression because I class depression as wanting to kill yourself. I've never thought of or really been like, hey, today's when I'm going to kill myself, I've just been like, I do sometimes think, though, I don't deserve to be here. I never think, though, I'm going to kill myself because I'm very scared of pain. So I definitely do feel like, though, if I wasn't scared of pain, I wouldn't be here. Anyway, too personal. So I tell him the whole situation, literally opening up to him. I'm saying this on the stream. Hey, Izzy. Hi, Izzy. How you doing? Yay. You subscribed. Thanks. Oh, what was that? Hello. So yeah, I tell him the whole situation and opening up to him, which, yeah, except for me saying this on stream and telling people, I don't really talk about this that much, and I feel really hard to open up about it, but I feel like this is my channel. I should be saying and talking about this to my viewers, because it is very personal, and I feel like you deserve to know that. And then I say, sorry, that was a bit awkward responding to, because it is. That would be, if I got that text, I'd be like, oh, shit. Yeah, so I feel awkward saying that. And he says, look, I'll always be there for you, and when you're sad, I'm sad, and when you smile, I'll smile, I'll be your pillar of support, whatever. Being very genuine and nice. And then, I talk about how I want to clarify, I do have friends, but, you know, I have self-deprecating humor. I say I have no friends. You know, some people don't. Some people are like, oh, that's sad. And I'm like, yeah, but it's hi. Whatever. And there's some people like, me too. Which are the people I'm friends with. If you don't get my humor, then you're not my friend. That's my life. So yeah, I don't have many friends, and, you know, they do compliment me, but I've never had someone compliment me a lot. I've never had a boyfriend. Never. Except for my parents, no one's really ever complimented me. I feel like that's me, like, begging for compliments. I don't want compliments, if you're asking. I don't want compliments. I'm just saying that. Yeah. So I tell them that it's a bit weird for me to get compliments, since no one really ever compliments me. I have pretty much no friends. And it just feels weird. And he made me feel better by complimenting me, and he said, did it work? And I went, well, yeah, you got me to stop crying. 'Cause I think I was crying because I was so sad. And I said, sorry if that was awkward. We lost a viewer, no! I did that on the spot as well. Wait, I just saw that number drop and I was like, no! Anyway. So he's like, I kind of like awkward. And I'm like, he said, hey, can I ask you something? He said, I said, yeah. He said, do you like anybody? And I think, kind of at this point, I was kind of like, do I like him? Do I not like him? I was confused. I didn't know what I was feeling. Yeah. I didn't know what I was feeling at the time. I still don't kind of know what I was feeling at the time. Just confused and stuff like that. I said, why do you ask? He said, I've been getting asked that a lot. If I like anybody. Me, okay, I want to clarify this. I'm not narcissistic. I'm like, okay, nobody likes me. Blah, blah, blah. I literally always say nobody likes me. My friends can clarify. I don't know if Izzy's still here, but she can clarify. Because I'm not narcissistic at all. But I think one thing I've always stuck by is sometimes I change through two modes. Sometimes I agree with the quote that you have to love yourself before you can love someone else. Sometimes I'm like that. This day I was. And then other times I'm like, I need someone to help me become extroverted and confident and happy with myself. Because if I have that person, not that I'll feel complete, but I'll feel happy and I'll feel like someone, I guess, wants me. I guess, because with friends, you know, it's not like you can only have one friend. But with a girlfriend, it's kind of like you only have one. You know what I mean? At a time. I mean, not just like one in your whole life. So, yeah, part of me is like, okay, well, he likes me. And part of it, no, he doesn't. So I tell him at the time, I don't know, I think people are cute, which is true. I think a lot of people are cute at school, and I'm like, never gonna date them. Never gonna want to date me, you know. My humor. And this was the day where I was like, you have to love yourself before you can love someone else. I told him I was feeling like that, or I sometimes feel like that, because otherwise I'm gonna be like, so I wonder when they're gonna dump me, which is honestly what I feel either way, but still. And he said, I guess I'm different. And I said, what about you then? And he said, I guess I would want to know what love is, since I've never really experienced the good side of it, only the bad. And I said, well, I guess I'm too scared to experience good and then quickly turn to bad, like all of my friendships, except for three. I want to clarify that. And then we start to talk about stuff like that, and then we continue talking about that. And I said, I guess I just find it hard to trust. I've just find it hard to trust. I guess that is why I asked you that question. And he said, well then how about falling for me? Just kidding. So then, sorry, I hit my mic. So then we start getting flirtatious. And if you don't know me, if you don't know me, I am not flirtatious at all. I am terrified of being flirtatious and then getting shut down on the freaking spot. I am not flirtatious. No, never. I do not flirt. I'm scared of flirting. I'm scared that the one time I flirt, I'm gonna be declined, and then it's gonna be awkward, and then it's like, get me out of here. You know what I mean? It's awkward. As is everything else in my life. You know, welcome to my life. So, oh my god, it's so awkward. So then I said, thanks for that. He said, what? And I said, making me smile. And at this point, I'm starting to get feelings for him. I'm starting to like him. I'm starting to become attracted to this guy. I've never seen, well, I have seen him now, but because we did like photo exchange. But at this time, I don't think I'd ever seen him. No, I hadn't ever seen him at this point. Okay, we're back online. Okay, I'm sorry about that. My Wi-Fi is very bad in my room. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not going to read that conversation because it's very cringy, even though, and I don't need to see the cringy side of me, even though if you go back to my very early videos with a bit of alpha and other cringy stuff, you know, I don't want you to see this flirty cringing side of myself, because I am cringy when I'm flirting. I'm cringy all the time, but especially flirting. So we can start getting flirtatious. I start flirting back, which, no, we lost another viewer, no! Anyway, so I bet that person left just to watch my videos now. Oh, that's awkward. So then we start being cringy, as we are. So then the next day, I didn't screenshot this, but the next day was Father's Day. I know that because I went strawberry picking with my parents, and I came back with this whole box of strawberries, and I was eating chocolate covered strawberries because I sent him a picture of me eating chocolate covered strawberries, not me, but the bowl. And because he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I told him the whole story, went strawberry picking, stuff like that." And he went, "Oh yeah, cool." And then he went, "Yeah, this girl, she said she was interested in me." The day after we flirted, and I formed a crush on him, he tells me that this girl is interested in him. Now, at the time I was jealous. I'm not a jealous person, by the way. I never get jealous, ever. But at this point, I was very jealous. Well, I wasn't very jealous. I was like, oh, that sucks. And I was like, well, let's break this up. But no, I didn't do that. Yeah, so that happened. And me being the good friend I am, I was like, so what did you say back? And he said, I said I was interested in her as well. So that sucked. You know, hearing someone say, hey, you know, I don't like you, I'll let this other girl, but you are fun with your fantasy boyfriend in your head. That's literally what I felt like it was saying to me, but whatever, it's fine. I've been streaming this for 20 minutes. Oh god, we're nowhere near finished. This is going to be a long stream, so I was going to make a podcast about this, but I wanted to say it live. Woo. So that's basically the whole conversation. And I kept saying, so when are you going to fly over to see your girlfriend? He's like, we're not dating. And I'm like, well, you like each other. And basically, yeah. I was like, well, you like each other. And I'm going to say you're dating for my sake, so it's easier for the story, and so I don't have to type out, so the girl that you're interested in, so the girl you're interested in, the girl that's interested in you. Yeah. Yeah. So the next day, a lot of days go by. I tell my friend on another, like, chat area, different section, it was Sims, actually. Woo. About the whole situation, and he said, she, I say that all the time, I said she, because I keep saying he, I don't know why, because I've been used saying he the whole time. And she says, I think he's just trying to make you jealous, and I'm like, maybe. Again, I'm not narcissistic, but I guess I kind of wanted, no, we lost a few. I guess I just kind of wanted to hear someone else say it, instead of, like, being narcissistic about it. So that was good to hear someone else say that it was jealous and not just me by being, thank the Lord. I was like, thank the Lord, I'm not the only one who thinks that. So yeah, so that happened. And, so I text him. Well, not text him, we'll say text for the sake. So I text him, being like, hey, what's up? Da 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 da. Doesn't reply. While I'm waiting for him to reply, though, I get a chat invite by this random guy. And he's like, how are you? I say, I'm decent. He says, why? I tell him all the situation, send him all the screenshots. And he says, he's a player. And I went, oh shit, he is. I was annoyed. And he said, I don't know if I have the screenshots for this part. I think I do. He said, so I said, hey. And then, bearing in mind, it takes him an hour to reply. He says, this might seem weird, but I didn't receive the notification. And I go, oh, that's weird. What's up? Not replying. Half an hour later. You're still there? It doesn't say the exact time, but I'm going to say how, what, an hour later? An hour later, he says, sorry, busy. Now at this point, he was not busy, and I'm going to tell you why he wasn't right now. My friend who said he was a player, said he would pretend to be a girl to this guy and see for me if he actually is a player or not. So we did that, and when he said sorry busy, he was not busy. He was talking to this boy who was pretending to be a girl for my sake. And I say, okay then, reply when you're not. Just let that sit, okay? So I find out from him that he does have a crush on someone, but it's not me, it's that freaking girl. And for this, we're gonna call her, because she's very important, sorry, we're gonna call her Vanessa. Like Vanessa Hudgens. Because when I was younger, I had a massive crush on Zac Efron, but he was dating... No, I had a massive crush on Troy Bolton, but he was dating Gabriella, and I didn't like Gabriella because she took away my man. So, he's Zac Efron. He's not Zac Efron. He's nothing like Zac Efron, and she is Vanessa Hudgens. I might accidentally spill the beans on her name there. So we got Liam and Vanessa. Am I right? Yeah, Liam and Vanessa. So... he sends me the profile of this girl because that's what he did to him. And me being the bitch that I am, I decide, hey, I'm gonna befriend this girl. Try and get all the details. See if she does actually like him and stuff like that. So, yeah. So then, an hour and a half later, I asked the guy, so are you still talking to him? Because he didn't reply. He said he would reply when he's free, but he didn't reply. And he said, no, I'm not still talking to him. Why? And I said, because he didn't reply. So I text him, hey? He says, oh, sorry, I forgot to text you. What? Like, how? That, what? So I say, haha. Says, I'm so sorry. And I go, it's fine. So what's up? Nothing much. You? Then he says, nothing. Just playing Would You Rather with Vanessa. I literally scream. I freak out. I think, oh my god, he knows. Abort mission. So I send him a screenshot. And I say, what do I do? Fuck. I'm freaking out. And then he's like, just play along. And I'm like, okay. And then I go, you know Vanessa? He goes, and then he's like, which one do you know? And I'm like, this one. And he's like, you know her? And I'm like, yeah, I was just randomly chatting to her online, and there she was. Wow. Small world. So then what happens is I pretend to play along. I play along for like half an hour, and I'm like, I can't take this anymore. I couldn't take it. You know, I was being played, and I couldn't take it. I knew he liked him. I have proof, because I still have like chat with that guy. I think I do. I'm not going to check. But I was annoyed. I still am quite annoyed as well. And I say to him, goodbye. I don't want to talk. Have fun with Vanessa. And he goes, what happened? What happened? Holly, what happened? So I go to sleep because I'm tired. I don't think I have any more screenshots. Let me check. Do I have any more screenshots? I don't think I have any. Oh, I do have one more, but it's not. Oh, yeah. So I forgot to mention this bit. But after I say like, oh, small world, yeah, we both talked to Vanessa. We start playing game questions where it's like you take turn to ask questions to each other. And in the middle of it, he's like, okay, she doesn't answer me. I'm like, oh, hello, 2 new viewers, welcome to my channel, woo, welcome. It's great, you're like halfway into it. So just go all the way to the start of this half an hour because you're going to miss a lot. Here's where the juicy stuff happens. And you need the start of this to get to the end of it. Because this is freaking important. I mean, this bit isn't, but we'll get to it in a second. Oh, we just lost a view. Bye. They didn't like me, obviously. Too much for them. So, he said, okay, she doesn't answer me. I go, oh. He goes, yeah. And I say, that must suck. And he says, yeah, it does. Yeah, it must really suck to have your crush not respond to you after what? Half an hour? It took you 5 hours for us to start a ongoing conversation. Like, what? What? Like, what? Ass. What an ass. So annoying. Fine. So now I need to find where this conversation starts because I don't know. But basically what happens is I confront him because I'm not a confrontational person at all. I hate confronting people mostly because face to face and I don't like face to face. But luckily this is phone to phone. So we're all good. I need to scroll up to the end of it, or to the top of this conversation. Why is it still going? Oh my god, keep going. Why will you not stop it? Come on, we're almost there, I think we're almost there. Oh my god, I think we're almost there. Oh my freaking god. Okay, we've got to the point of the voice things. Okay. We're near the top. So then that day, when I come back home from school, I see that it goes, Holly. I say, what? And he says, what happened? And I said, what happened was I realized you're a fucking player. And he says, why am I a player? And I said, one day you're flirting with me, and the next you got yourself a, in quotes, girlfriend? What am I supposed to think? I don't have a girlfriend, he says. Either way, you were talking to me, and then the next day, about how you like this girl. And he says, I said I find her interesting. No, you fucking didn't. And I said, do you want me to send you the screenshot? He said, sorry. And I said, sorry doesn't cut it, Mr. Player. And he says, okay. Holly, look, what can I do to get you to forgive me? Look, I don't really like Vanessa. I was just said I find her interesting. And I sent him the screenshot of him saying, I said I was interested in her as well. Can I just say, okay. Okay, at this point I was like, maybe, the slightest chance that only British people realise this. But then I was like, no, you didn't, okay. That's like me going up to my friend and saying, hey, just let you know, I find this person interesting. Like, I met them on the bus. They're interesting, you know. I was just on the busway here, you know, I was seeing this guy. He was very interesting. No! That could mean anything. That could mean you think he's interesting because he was carrying a pig on the bus. That could mean you thought he was interesting because you fancied him. That could mean you thought he was interesting because of anything. It could have been anything. Like, but if you're interested in someone, that means you fancy them. That means you like them. That means you have a crush on them. It's alright. So then he sends a chat of him talking to Vanessa, saying, I see. Hey, can I ask you a quick question? Are we dating or no? No. Okay. You haven't asked me out or anything, so that's my, I don't know what she sounds like, by the way. I'm just doing a voice for her. Well, I mean, all we said was we have an interest in each other. Exactly. But then he goes on saying the same conversation. We never said we have feelings for each other. That's what it means. If you have an interest in each other, you like each other. It goes hand in hand. Tell me in the chat if I'm wrong. I know I'm not wrong, but I need clarification because I feel like I'm wrong, but I know I'm not because I am not wrong. Because you did not say to someone, hey, I find this girl interesting. Yeah, this girl says she finds me interesting. What? What? That makes no sense in any situation. It makes no freaking sense. Anyway, so I sent him the screenshot again. I said I was interested in her as well. And I said, either way, you said you liked her back. So either you're lying to me or you're making her lie. And he said, why are you making such a big deal out of this? And I said, because you're a fucking player. Like, is there a reason I shouldn't be making a big deal out of this? And he says, I'm a player. And when were you interested in me? Huh? And I said, that's none of your business. It is not his business to know if he's making me feel emotions. And then the next day saying basically in short-term words that he's got himself a girlfriend. Like, how is it supposed to make me feel? What was the aim? I genuinely want to know the aim of that. Was it to make me jealous? Which I don't think it was. I don't even know any other ideas. Was it to make me jealous? Was it just to inform me? Was it just to let me know that he is possibly not going to be single any longer? I don't know. I have no idea. He says, I want to also make this serious because just remember this. Holly, seriously, I consider you a friend. Don't do this. And he said, stop trying to cover your tracks. It's not going to fucking work. He said, cover my tracks. I'm not covering anything. Seriously, why are you acting like this? I send him the screenshot of him saying, I said I find her interesting, not liking her. Then straight away I send the screenshot of him saying, I said I was interested in her as well. Said, what can I make you do to forgive me? And I said, unless you're going to tell me this is all a fucking joke and then you're going to introduce me to Shane Dawson, then nothing. Like, no. So he says, look, I had a bad day. The last The last thing I need is have a friend turn on me. I was just called trash, and then I was hit my head against the door, and I said, great, you made me cry for 3 hours. 3 hours! I cried over this guy for 3 hours, and now I'm realizing he's a player. Like, and he said, how did I make you cry? And I said, how do you fucking think? Like, how do you think you made me cry? How do you think? Like, how do you think? Oh, that's great. Said, look, I liked you, but then when you said you were interested in that, that it had to be someone close, and that it had to be someone close to you, I gave up. And I said, but you didn't make me cry because I found out you like Vanessa. You made me cry because the day after you flirted with me, you announced you like some girl, which is playing. This is all in capitals, by the way. That wasn't obvious. He said, look, I'm not going to say anything anymore. I'll just give you space when you want to talk. And I said, when do you think I want to talk? Like, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm livid. I'm so annoyed at this guy. Like, you can't do that. Pardon me, I burped. And he said, seriously? I said, tell me, Liam. When do you think, when do you think I'll get over this? Or forget about it? Still haven't forgot about it, obviously. And he says, I'm guessing you've got the words right. I'm really sorry I made you feel like this. I said, take this as the life stuff, and 2, A, learn from your mistakes. B, don't play with people's don't play with people's hearts. And C, realize what you have before you lose it. And he says, if you want me to leave you alone, I'll understand. I'm really sorry, and I'm not one to understand feelings. I'm very sorry for flirting with you and taught. I was happy and it was fun, and I thought I really made a friend, but I'm sorry. Now, I would have forgiven him at this point if... Sorry, we lost connection again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Basically, I was saying... he said, sorry if you don't... I don't know how far back we lost, by the way. So I said, it was fun. And he said, sorry if you don't want to talk. I'll stop talking to you. And I said, what do you mean it was fun? Tell me what you meant right now by that. And he said, fun as in I had fun talking to you. Then I sent him this voice clip, and let's make sure my volume was all the way up. It was not. It was all the way down. So let's play this voice clip that I sent him.
I just don't get how, out of all the phrases you could have used, you said it was fun. Like, if you think that's going to get me to forgive you, that's not. Honestly, if you left out those 3 words, I would have probably forgiven you. But because you used those, it's kind of confused me, and it's made me feel even more angry.
True. Still true. So, yeah. And then he says, well, I said it was fun because you aren't ending our friendship. Because aren't you ending our friendship? No, you aren't. Are you ending our friendship? And I sent him another voice clip.
Either way, you don't say, I'm sorry for flirting with you when I talked to you. I was happy and it was fun. Directly implying that it was fun to flirt with me, which makes you sound even more like a player. Do you get what I mean? Because it's just like, if you didn't say that, I would have forgiven you. It just annoys me how you don't see it.
Which is still true. And also, Via, thank you for coming back. Or a new viewer, hello, welcome. So he says, look, I'm an idiot. I understand what I said. He said, I realize I understand what I did was wrong. I'm an asshole. Which also, 2 of my friends, which I told this to, said, wow, he's such an asshole. No joke. No joke. I could even, I don't know if she wanted me in the video, but later on I can call Izzy and ask if, you know, she'll say her thoughts on the story. And then he's like saying that stuff like, I don't deserve your friendship, and I said thank you. And then it says that he deleted 2 of his messages, but I remember the messages still. He said something along the lines of that his parents were right, saying that he was basically piece of shit and trash and garbage and not worthless, but something along those lines. And I'm saying that's uncalled for, and I don't know exactly what it was because he deleted 4 other messages, so I don't know how he said them, and I don't know when he said them. So I said, after he said all this, I said, stop making me feel like shit, because now, I don't know if it's guilt tripping or guilt tricking. I feel like it's tricking, but it might be tripping, I don't know. But I felt hurt, even more hurt, because he was guilt tricking me into liking him again and wanting to talk to him again. And at this point as well, I got a chat invite, and I found out later that it was from his best friend. And I told him the whole situation. I was like, no, you don't want to be annoyed at him. You know, he's been through a lot of rough stuff. Yeah, so have I. But guess what? Things end. People don't like each other. I have a sworn enemy who watches my channel. I don't know if she's watching the stream right now, but if you are, bye. You can leave. You have permission to leave. Yeah, she subscribed to me, but I blocked her on her account, so she might be watching me on an unsubscribed account. Yay, which gives me views, so thank you for that. Thank you for giving me views. And he said, I never said anything. And I said, you said your parents said you were trash. And he said, you shouldn't care about me. And I said, but you're making me and it's confusing me. And he said, you said it yourself that never again do you want to talk to me. And I said, okay. Never did those words come out of my mouth. B, you're confusing me. Then he sent me the screenshot of me saying, tell me when I'll get over this or forget about this. I mean, I didn't say that I didn't want to talk to him again. I didn't say that. And then he keeps talking about stuff, and I said, please, you're making me so confused and I don't like it. 1 minute I don't like you and the next I want to talk to you. What is happening? And he says, you should know I'm just heartless. And I guess he was right all along. I don't have a heart, so I guess I should just end it. And I said, stop, please. And he says, I'm just saying the truth. I am a monster. I hurt everyone. I said, please, wait, please respond. And he said, what? And then I sent him this voice message. Go play.
It may sound crazy. I don't know. I'm open to giving you a second chance. You never know, and you've never really done me wrong. So I'm open to that, and if you're open to the idea, then I don't know. I don't know if any of this makes sense. I don't know what I'm saying, but just I don't know.
And then he's confused as well that I'm actually giving him a second chance. And then his friend tells me, because he's not accepting my apology, that what I should do is speak from the heart, because basically he said he was heartless, and his friend told me the reason he was. I'm not going to say that because it's very personal, and even though I don't like him right now, I'm not going to disrespect his privacy like that. So I told him, I sent him a long paragraph. I'm not going to read it because it's very long. And in the end, he accepted my apology. Pardon me. And I said, when you said you were interested in Vanessa, what did you mean? And he said, I found her interesting, just like I said to you, when we meant interested. There was no romantic feeling involved, that was it. And I said, is that it? And I said, yeah. And he said, why do you want to know? And I said, curiosity. And he said, oh, I see. And I said, do you take my apology? He said, I told Vanessa I want to be friends only. I said, okay. He says, what do we do now? He said, I don't know. And then we just started talking about our day, and we started to connect more. We started to talk, like, for ages about random shit, basically. And he sent me a chat of him and Abby. Shit, I said her name! No! No! Pretend I didn't say that. I said Vanessa. 100%. Who? What was her name? Her name was Vanessa, 100%. Vanessa. Her name is Vanessa. Sends me the chat of him and Vanessa. And he says, Vanessa, look, I'm sorry. I really am, but I don't feel ready to have someone. I think that you're totally amazing. I hope we can still be friends. It's just I have so many problems to focus on your girlfriend. I think there's somebody a whole lot better than me, but I still want to be your friend, he said. She said, thank you. And he said, why? And she said, because you told me I'm amazing. To be honest, I don't think I'm ready for a boyfriend either at the moment either. And I was like, wow, that went well. Yeah. And then I told him the joke. How do you make a Swiss roll? He says, how? He says, by Swissing the roll. And I said, nope, you push him down a hill. I don't know that. So then he asked for my social medias. And no, he said, what social medias do you use? And I said, Instagram is that. And he says, you don't use Snapchat? And I said, well, I do, but like I don't post on it. I just use it for the photos to make me look not chubby face. Because I don't like having a chubby face. It's annoying. Not aesthetically pleasing. Aesthetically pleasing. And then we talk about our day the next day. I don't think anything really happened the next day that I can think of. Yes. Something did happen. So he said to me, the day that we began being friends again, he said to me that in 4 days, he was going to tell me something very important. Me being nosy, the nosiest bitch ever that you'll meet. I was like, God, I want to know. And he asked me if I really want to know, and I was like, well, I'm like a 4 out of 10, but yesterday I was like a 9. And he said, you know, if you were a 9, I would have told you right now. And then I'm like, please tell me then, please. And he said, I hate cats. I was like, what? And he says, no, I'm joking. And I was like, thank the freaking Lord. And he said, no, I like you. And I was like, what? Like, what? And he's like, really? And he said, don't make me say it again. I'm embarrassing myself enough, so don't let me repeat it. And I said, it's just weird having someone say it. I can't believe it. And then I said, let's call him Lucas or Liam. We'll go with Liam. I think I called him Liam. He said, I said, Liam, I don't know what to say. I like you too. He said, are you sure? I was like, what? That you like me. Oh no, we lost the viewer. No. I'm a goat now. I'm a goat. That's me. Hi. And I said, why would I lie about that? I threw my phone across the room when I said that. Literally did. I threw my phone across the room because I was scared of a response. Thinking that, you know, because even though he said like me first, you never know with people. They might be lying, kidding, joking. You never know, okay? You never know. Scary, this world is. Real scary. real scary. Anyway, so then we start talking about if we're going to go out. Well, we can't go out. He's on the other side of the world. But, like, if we're going to say we're going to go out, blah, blah, blah. And me being the very antisocial person that I am, I don't want to, like, force something and then have it, like, blow up in my face. Spoiler alert, it did in the end. So I say, let's just take it slow. Let's just, you know, enjoy each other for now, but not, you know, being romantically involved. You know. And is that okay? He's, by the way, this is something kind of funny. And he was like, you think, you're the only one? And I was like, what do you mean? Because he's bad at grammar. And he said, like, I mean, I told you how I felt. I haven't done in years. And I'm just nervous now. And I said, same. I mean, if it doesn't work out between us, it said, if it did work out between us, you be my first. No pressure. Which I thought was kind of funny. He said, I mean, I like you and I want to be with you. Smiley face! Because, like, nobody has ever wanted to be with me. So then the next day, I believe it was, he asked me for my socials. And he asked me for my Insta. And I didn't give it to him because it's very personal. It has my last name in the title, and I wasn't going to change it just so he can follow me. All of my personal friends are in there. All my personal people in my life are there. People who I don't like, people who I do like are in my, like, following this stuff. And I didn't send my Instagram. I sent him my Snapchat because I don't think you can find out who follows you on Snapchat unless it's, like, in your recommended mutual friends, but I presume he had a lot of friends. Because he said he did. And I added him, and his name was something completely different to his actual name. It was, for example, say I called him Liam, right? His name was like John Liam, which freaked me out. So I sent him John, and he went, yeah. And I said, is that your name? And he said, Liam's better, and it's my name too, so yeah. Okay. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's fine. I can't believe I've been streaming this for an hour. I'm not even done. I told him I wasn't comfortable sending him my Instagram. And then literally if I just scroll down a bit. You know, then he says, like, saying asshole-ish, which is like, just saying you don't have to push yourself into something and we can forget what we said. And I'm like, well, that's a bit of an asshole thing to say. And he said that himself. But it was. And then at the end of the conversation, he says, what's your full name? What? I actually say that, and he says question mark, and I said, gotta go, it's almost 12 p.m. He said, okay, tell me your full name tomorrow, I guess. No! It was 12, but I wasn't tired. So, before, like, fading into sleep, I was like, my full name, what? With my full name, he could search me and find out everything about me. That, whether you're a creep or not, no. I'll be honest, I don't even like people in my school knowing my last name. I don't. So why would I tell a random stranger who I've never met in my life my last name? Like, that's just stupid. I mean, it was kind of stupid to give him my Instagram. Not my Instagram, my Snapchat, but still, whatever. Hello, new viewer, welcome. Please do not leave. We're just getting to the good bit. But also, if you want to watch the, like, you know, introduction about him, since we're an hour in, go all the way to the start, like 3 minutes in, we start getting into the story, but stick around, because it's a good story. So I tell him, if I don't feel comfortable telling you my Insta, why do you think I feel comfortable telling you my first, middle, and last name? And he said, fine, whatever. And I said, question mark, and he said, forget it. I said, okay. He said, bye. That second viewer left, thanks. He said, bye. like, and I said, okay. And he said, what? And I said, it just sounded rude. And he went, oh, really? I said, yeah. And he said, I had no idea. And I said, you think that saying bye to someone in a text isn't rude? And he said, well, don't you say bye when you go to sleep? Or as in your text later? I said, at least I'm not just saying a flat bye for no reason. It's midday for you. Which it frickin' was, because it was 5 for me, which means it's midday for him, because 5-hour time difference. Whatever. And he says, oh, right, I just woke up and I'm a little bit out of order. And I said, great excuse. And he says, you really have no trust in me, do you? At this point, I don't. I'm starting to not trust him. Because at this point, I'm thinking about how he actually said to someone his crush was Vanessa. He wanted to know my full name, even though I told him I don't want to give him my personal Instagram. And I wasn't going to give him my YouTube Instagram because, hello, I don't want him to go watch my YouTube because of this. Which I might actually send him this. No, I won't. No, I won't. No way will I do that. And I said, because I realised now that I have common sense, I should have used it. And he said, you should have used it when? And I said, I think you can realise. He said, when you said I was a player, and I said, no, I had common sense then. And he said, I didn't get what you're implying. And I said, the last time we spoke, I had no common sense. And he said, about the dating thing? I said, about everything. And he said, I see. The next day, why do you distrust me so badly? The next day, something just doesn't feel right. He says, I see if so. I see if you say so. And I said, I don't know what it is, I just feel something strange. And at this point, I do. Because usually when I talk to him, I get butterflies in my stomach. But now, I don't get butterflies. I just get this weird feeling in my stomach, like, this isn't right. Something isn't right about this guy. I'm starting to realize all the lies that he's saying. And I think there's a quote from... Okay. I'm going to search it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to press. I can't spell his last name. Okay. So Albert Einstein said a quote about lying, but I don't know. I don't know where it is. Okay. Give me a minute. I need to find this quote right now. It's literally all I can think about right now. Ignore if you hear... Okay, I muted it. Okay. No, it's Abraham Lincoln, not Albert Einstein. I'm smart. But Abraham Lincoln said, no man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. That's the quote he said. And, hey, we have 3 viewers. Welcome, 3 viewers. We're getting nearly to the end of the story. But if you want to re-watch it, this will be staying up on my channel for a while. Oh, the crust says hi. Welcome. Hi, the crust. You like pizza crust? I'm intrigued. And if you are pizza crust, are you like the cheesy one or just like regular? I'm intrigued. Just tell me. So I'm going to go back a bit. So I said, something doesn't feel right. And he said, if you say so. And I said, I don't know, something just doesn't feel right. Something feels strange. He said, are you serious? I said, yeah. Next day. Look, if you really doubt me, fine. I've never lied to you once. Of all the things I've told you, not my... Okay. He keeps saying this. So, yes, the crust, yes. Sorry, I'm being weird. So, he says, look, and I want you to remember that he says this all the time. You're going to keep hearing him say this. He says, I've not lied to you once. Of all the things I've told you, not my age, not my name, nor where I come from. I don't know if that's a quote from somewhere, but he keeps saying it, and it still freaks me out now. He says, next day, I guess our friendship is over. Next day, seriously, you won't answer me? Huh. No, I don't know if this is the next day, so I'm going to check. 3 days later, he says, hey, I think I'm going to leave this chat. And he says, like an hour later, if you don't answer. And me not wanting him to leave this chat, because I want to make the story about this. And I thought, this is a great story, so let's just continue. And I said, what do you want me to say? And he says, stop being so fucking disturbing, god damn it. I'm saying the truth and you don't believe me. You said we would start over. You lied to me. I didn't. I wanted to. I say this later. I said I tried, but something just didn't feel right. I got a feeling where I didn't trust him, and then he said something really hurtful. Now, as I said at the very start, I opened up to him about a lot of things, and I talked about my depression. He doesn't talk about my depression, but he talks about how I do self-deprecating humor, but how I have no friends. And he said to me, what doesn't feel right? Tell me the fact that you have no friends, and when someone finally compliments you and stuff, you feel uncomfortable. That hurt. Because I opened up to him. I told him that I have no friends. And okay, I open up to a lot of people about that. And a lot of people, they just don't talk to me. You know, they just ignore me and they just like ditch me. But this person had this guy insulted me on something I opened up to him about, which is not right. He opened up to me about a lot of stuff, and I would never ever insult someone on something that they open up to me about. That's just really disrespectful. I'm sorry, but that just made me realize that I can't trust this guy. And I said, well, that doesn't help. Making me feel like shit and saying I have no friends. He said, well, that's how you made me feel with your distrust. And he said, how do you think, okay, he said, I can't read. And he said, how do you think you made me feel with your distrust? And I said, the same, but at least I'm saying it nicely and not like, hey, you have no friends. He said, you said that yourself. I'm just repeating what you said. I said, I don't get what you mean. He says, when we started talking, you said you had no friends, that nobody liked you, and everyone looked at you funny. I said, that doesn't mean that when I open up to you, you have the permission to use it as an insult. I want to slap that man. I do too, but he lives in Puerto Rico, so can't do that. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. But there's a lot of people who live in what's the population in Puerto Rico? Population of Puerto Rico. Population of Puerto Rico. 3.337 million of 2017. So, could be anyone. That's a lot of people. So, I didn't give it away. I hope. But thank you for saying that you're on my side. Because a lot of times I'm like, am I right? And he says, we're sorry. I was making sure that not the problem, since you just trust me so much that I even gave you my heart. And I said, so did I! Hello! You're not the only person in this situation. Hi, I'm here. Hello. Do you see me? I am here. Hello, I'm talking to you. Like, what? You can't do that. You can't be like, hey, I gave you my heart, you know. So did I? Like, it's not a one-way street, boy. It's two ways. You know? Two ways. If I say I like you, you say I like me, great. You know? We like each other. But at this point, I'm just pissed at him, and I'm just like, bruh, get out of my face. By the way, the crust, are you subscribed? If you're not, then press that subscribe button and that little notification bell. Yes. And also, if you're wondering, I have a Discord. I dropped my phone. Link in the description. It's great. And you're thinking, Holly, is it just on PC? No, it's also on mobile. And I've also lost a viewer probably because I was talking about hitting the subscribe button and my Discord. Great. Anyway, back to the story. Please come back. So I'm going back to the story, boy. He said, tell me what doesn't feel right. And I said, if I knew, I would tell you. Like, duh. I said, when we started to talk, I couldn't wait to get home and talk to you. But now I just feel weird when I talk to you. And I don't know how to explain it. And then he said to me again, feel weird. Never once have I felt that way. I was always looking forward to this conversation, even when I was busy. I never once lied to you, not about my age, nor my name, nor where I come from. Great, good for you, but you lied about some other shit. You didn't lie about your... Okay, you can't lie about your name. I don't know if you lied about your age. Don't know if you lied about where you came from. But I do know you lied about a lot of other stuff. That wasn't that. And I have proof. I have this video as proof. Hello. Welcome. And... Yep. I didn't say his name, did I? No, I didn't say his name. I said Vanessa's real name. But I didn't say his name, I don't think. And then he said, then maybe you shouldn't talk to me anymore if that's the problem. How does that sound? I said, I guess that's okay. He said, if that's what you want, then go ahead. And he said, hey, just some British people today. And almost had the best day of my life. What? Okay. So, he has bad grammar. So I don't know what he meant by that. By saying, hey, just some British people today. I feel like that's an insult to me. Saying, hey, British people are idiots, you know, hey, British people, you stay away from them, hey, British people, they're horrendous. Like, I feel like it's a very big insult and I don't like that. That's just, like, you don't do that. I'm not like, I don't go like, hey, just some Puerto Rican people today, you know, I don't do that, you know, but he goes like, hey, just some British people today. Like, I don't know if that's just me and his bad grammar, but it sounds like he's insulting my culture. Which is not right. And he says, oh, it's had the best day of my life. And he said, great. And I said, great, because it's great. I'm not going to be, like, bitter, because it's, like, maybe, like, a few days later. I'm over it, okay? I'm over it. I still want to slap him in the face now, but I'm over it. And we lost a viewer. Thanks. I just want to stroke my cat. Can't see it, but I want to stroke my cat. And said, how's your day been? And now we're on kind of speaking terms, which is okay. I'm okay with being on speaking terms with him. But I don't want to be romantically involved with him at all. And he was like saying, do you want to continue talking? And I'm like, yeah, I'm open to talking. Again, I was. You know, I did miss our chats that we'd have from 5 our time to 10 his time. And then I was talking about what kind of annoyed me that he was a bit salty. We last talked. And he was like, yeah, why wouldn't I be salty? You literally just said you didn't trust me. I'm like, yeah, well, you didn't have to be salty about it. You could have handled it in other ways. You could have handled it like a girl and just cried. Okay? Hi, new viewer. Welcome. Don't leave. Like everyone else has. It's just been, all I can see on my thing is people coming and people leaving. People coming and then people leaving. And I'm like, okay, thanks, people. This is great. Anyway, back to the story. And he said, let's just forget about that. And I said, good idea. And he said, oh, of course you'd say that. And I'm like, what? That's what annoys me. He keeps, like, doing these little jabs, and it's just so annoying. He said, of course you would say that. What do you mean? What do you freaking mean? Ugh, he's so annoying. I'm so annoying. And then later on, we talk for a bit about random shit. Where does it get interesting? And then and then he says, wait. Well, sorry for a creep like me giving you a weird feeling. I said, it's okay. Anything else? And he says, so you're not gonna say you're not gonna say anything else about me being a creep. And I said, no, I don't know what you mean. And he said, like, do you say anything of me? And I said, so many negatives. And he said, what? Because this is what he said. So you're not going to say anything about... So I don't know if he just repeated himself twice or whatever, but that was a lot of negatives and I couldn't, like, whoa. He said, what? And I said, not anymore. And he said, no, not anymore. And he said, what do you mean by not anymore? I said, well, I did. He said, okay, so what did... I said, oh, so... Did you think I was a creep, huh? And I said, kinda. And he said, well, actually, is everything that's a question mark? And he said... Not once did I ever doubt you or think you're a creep. And I said, well, I'm not the one who asked for I'm not the one who asked for your socials and your full name. This reminds me of a show. Oh, what's the show? I'm intrigued. Tell me the show, please. Tell me more, tell me more. I want to know the show. I'm intrigued. As you cannot tell by my singing. That's awful. It says... Because I wanted us to get to know each other, I would give you mine. And I'm like, I don't want to know your full name. He said, I would have given you my Instagram. I didn't want your Insta. If I wanted your Instagram, I would have given you mine. So you would accept it and follow me back. Which means I'll send links. Oh, intriguing. Also, the crust, you seem very interesting. Would you like to join the Discord? It's in the description. Great. You can also get it mobile. Thanks. I'm awkward. So, yeah. So the thing is, like, if I gave him my Instagram, he would follow me, right? Which means I have his Instagram. If he has my Instagram, then I know his. And if he has mine, I know. If he has mine, no. If I have his, he knows mine. Do you know what I mean? Same. What is? You mean about? What do you mean? Same. Tell me more. What do you mean by same? I'm really dumb and I talk a lot and I forget what I say a lot. Me. So please say what you mean by same, because otherwise I'll forget, because I'm very forgetful. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Sometimes I'll just like open my phone and like trying to go into an app and then I'm like, wait, what am I trying to do? And I'll sit there for like 5 minutes. I'm awkward. I'm awkward too. I'm so awkward that I forgot what I was talking about. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Join the Discord. Link in the description. Yeah, but I'm so forgetful that I'll be like, oh, I want to go onto this app, and then I'll go onto my phone and exit the app and then be like, wait, what was I doing? And then I'll sit there for like 10 minutes. And then I'll be like, oh, never mind. I don't know how to spell. What, you spell awkward right? What do you mean? You spell awkward right. Wait. Did you? I think you did. Did you? Yeah, you did. What do you mean? I'm actually, pardon me. Yeah, you spelled it right. What do you mean? Pardon me. You spelled everything right so far. Yeah. You mean you don't know how to spell? You spelled everything right so far. What? Anyway. Yeah, but I feel like if I gave him my Instagram, I would then know his. I did? Yeah, you did spell everything right. You spelled awkward right. I searched it. Anyway. So, if I give him my Instagram, he would know mine, and I would know his. If he gave me his Instagram, I would know his, and he would know mine. It goes both ways. Yeah, You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter if I gave him my Instagram, if he gave me his Instagram. Oh, yeah. I just want to know even my same, because I'm forgetful. I'm all good. But join the Discord. I'm going to keep saying it until you join the Discord. Oh, you did! Hey! Sorry, I didn't see. But I saw you joined it. Hey! Sup? Oh, you're new to the Discord. I'm going to say hi to you. I hope you enjoy that. Woo! I said hi to you. Oh, you're offline. Oh, well. Anyway, back to the story. So whatever, did you even mean the right thing? And I said, I did. And he said, I didn't really believe you now. And I said, I did. I really did. I did believe. I did like him. I did. But I didn't anymore. So I'm really angry. And I said, why? Just give me some time to cool off. I said, okay. So then today, so how many days was that? It was 4 days, I think? And I told him about it the 23rd, which that gave him almost 2 weeks for him to get over me, if that's not narcissistic at all. Very. Sorry. So, right now, I am going through some I'm going through some issues, not some issues, but I'm going through a situation which is kind of hard. Brady boy, hey! I see you all the time in my comments. Hey, it's great to see you. How you doing? You enjoying my story? Yeah. Oh, you said hi back the crust. Great. Anyway, I'll chat to you later if you want to. So awkward. Oh my god. Yeah, but basically I'm going through quite a bit right now. I mean, I don't really want to talk about it. Well, it's not that I do want to talk about it, but I can't because I'd say why, but then I feel like the person would definitely know what it's about. Hey, we have a third person watching. Woo! Please don't leave. Please. I beg you, please don't leave. Anyway, join the Discord in the description. You can have it on PC or you can have it on mobile, which the crust has just joined. We finally have a new member. Woo! Yeah. That's great. Anyway. So, yeah, so I need some advice. I need some boy advice, especially, because, you know, girl advice, it's kind of like, we can't speak male, we can't speak boy, it's an issue with a boy. I need to clarify. So yeah. So, bearing in mind it's been 4 days, this is actually what happened today. Wait, 4 days? Yes. Thursday, 4 days? I think, I don't count. I can't count. So this is actually today before I was doing this, and I thought I'm gonna do a live stream now because I need to talk about this. Not the issue, but about him. Because it's annoying me to flip out. So, and again, like I said, I confronted him on the 23rd, and I checked this so I could see that he almost had 2 weeks to get over me, in quotations. Whatever. So I say, hey, can we talk? I need some guy advice, and I don't know who to turn to. Because he's the only other boy I'm talking to. No, we lost a viewer. But he's the only other boy I can talk to. Especially about this, and I don't know what to do. Sorry, I thought, hey, I'll turn to him. He's just talking a moment. Okay. And I said, what is it? He said, he said, what is it? And I said, you sure you want to talk about it? Because at this point, I don't know if he still likes me. I don't know. And he says, are you going to tell me or not? So I just tell him the situation. I almost read it aloud, but I'm not going to read it aloud. And I said, sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. Which I shouldn't have. And he said, thing is, I can't really... I don't know. Basically, I love this guy. But I need to get over him. I won't say why, but I need to get over him. And I'm finding it hard to, but I feel awkward talking about my crush, because it doesn't matter who the crush is, it's just, I know that they won't like me back. This is the only guy who's ever liked me back, and in the end, he wasn't a great person. So, yeah, I feel awkward talking about my crush. That's why I don't do it. That's why I don't really talk about it that much. Especially on YouTube, hey? But yeah, I basically let this guy and I need to get over him, but I'm finding it hard too. And I told him why, you know. And he said, so get over it, forget him. And I said, I don't know how. And he said, well, considering you don't like me anymore, just do the same. And I said, but I don't know how to get over him. And he said, well, you knew how to get over me. And I said, these are different situations. And I told him the situation. Yeah, I'm not going to say it. Because, you know, he watched my videos. Hope he doesn't know it's him, but I think he does. I think that's why he's ignoring me. But whatever, it's fine. And then he told me again the situation. I said, that's why I want to get over him, because of the situation. He said, oh, an email. He said, be right back. And I said, okay. He said, so if you can forget someone, there shouldn't be a problem. I said, but it's a different situation. You played me, and this guy didn't. Different situations. He says, how is it different? I mean, you liked me, or I think so. And he says, well, it doesn't matter, just forget him. And then I told him the situation. I said, and I'm going to say the same to you. He played me. The guy I so like trying to get over didn't. And he said, yeah, but it doesn't matter, just forget about him. Yeah, I'm a creep, blah, blah, blah. And I said, don't you know how hard it was for me to get over you? And he said, oh, so you got over me when I still... he didn't finish the sentence. I'm going to say did, I don't know. Hello, welcome, new viewer. Hi, welcome. This is a great day. Woo. The Sims community is live. Wait, I'm going to watch this stream, but I'm not going to, because I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half, which is amazing. But it's an easy topic for me to get through and get out easily. So I said, I'm sorry I shouldn't have said anything. Because I thought we were on speaking terms, you know? I thought we were. By the way, new viewer, they've gone, never mind. Never mind, doesn't matter. I said, I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. I knew I shouldn't have, I knew you shouldn't have fallen. I knew you shouldn't have fallen. I knew I shouldn't have fallen for you. You just played me this whole time. And I said, how did you play me? And I said, you knew I liked you and never told you that. And you didn't like me anymore and you didn't tell me until now. I said, yes, I did. And he said, no, you didn't. But of course, I forget I'm nothing but a creep to you. Oh, the crust! You're back! Hey! Welcome back. Great, you missed a lot of the story. Got very interesting. And basically I said, I did tell you I didn't like him. And I sent in the screenshot of me saying, I did. I really did. Underline the words did. And I said I don't think you're a creep anymore as well. Plus, we said we'd leave everything in the past. Which is true. I said the whole thing, I thought we would still be in... I thought we would still be into each other, but it seems I was wrong. I said, I tried to make it clear, obviously not enough. And he said, whatever then. I said, question mark? And he said, doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters anymore then. And I said, ... And he said, but you never did care, did you? And I said, yes, I fucking did. I cried over you. Like, I cared. I cried over you. Hello. Welcome. Someone came, someone left, someone's here. Hi. Welcome. Said, well, sure, of course. And you think I didn't feel sad because I'm just I said, I thought you'd be sad. I just thought it wouldn't take you this long to heal. And I thought we were cool. And I said, I'm done. I trusted you and I gave you my heart. I guess I made this mistake and I never learned. But I never learned that, but I learned that now. Wait. I trusted you, and I even gave you my heart. I guess it was a mistake. I never learned, but I learned that now. I never learned, but I learned that now. But whatever, I guess I learned that now no more love online. And I gotta leave again. No! Christ, don't leave! Anyway, that's the end of the story. So, we're not speaking. Again. For like 20 times. But this is over. We're over? What? We are not on the speaking terms. We never dated. So technically I've still never had a boyfriend. Technically. So I'm happy about that. Very happy indeed. Yeah. It's great. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. That we treated. Anyway, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm back. My dad brought in a cat. Another cat, and I've got both my cats here. One of them I'm giving a treat and doesn't want to eat it, and one of them is not my cat. Come on. Come on. Eat the treat. Anyway, so that's the end of the story. We are no longer on speaking terms. I probably will never speak to him again. And all of my friends hate him. And in the end, I was kind of hoping that we wouldn't be on speaking terms because my friends already hate him. And I didn't want to be like, hey, you know, we're friends again. And then they're like, get out. Get out. You're not allowed to be friends with them. Because I thought that would definitely happen. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed my story, which is very long. And if you didn't get to hear the whole thing, you can, I'm just going to end the stream now so you can watch from the very start and get all the info you didn't get.